Today is November 15th. Today's quote is entitled, "At Home." If you can't be humble at home, you can't really be humble outside the home. If you can't be tolerant at home, you can't really be tolerant outside the home. If you can't be nice at home, you can't really be nice outside the home. You can put on a good act outside the home, but what you do at home shows your true colors. Now this is very personal. You may disagree and say, well, I know some people just, their home life is difficult, or their husband or wife is difficult. It's very trying, but with other people they're very nice. And I don't deny that. In some situations, the home situation may be so bad that it just may bring out all the bad in you, and reasonably so. Okay, so let's put that aside and say, for the normal situation where that's not the case, if we're very nice with people at business, at school, when we shop, but at home we're not, something's wrong. Then we have to ask our question. I have to ask the question, am I actually nice? Well, I'm very humble with people outside, but not at home. Am I really humble? I'm very kind to people outside, but not at home. Am I really kind? So I think it's a great question to ask us, and I strongly feel that the answer is no, I am not. If I can't master it at home, then maybe what I'm doing outside is a little more of a show than actual reality. And so I present this quote as a reflection that, do you live outside the way you live in the inside? I mean, do you live in the outside world the way you live at home? This is a reflection that I've had looking at my own life, and sometimes I get frustrated or upset when I think, right now, if I don't deal with this, then what am I? Do I have a right to be upset just because nobody sees it? Do I have a right to be upset because this is my wife or my child? And the answer is, no, I don't have a right. And the answer is that you're a contradiction. If you're very nice to everyone, but you can't be nice here, something's wrong. Go back to the drawing board. Find out what's going on here. The word integrity means that a person is the same in all situations. So outside, at home, at work, he's the same person. He's not two different people. He's not three different people. So that's the idea. If we want to be in integrity, then it's saying integrity means you could get away with something because nobody sees it, but you don't, because that would be against your integrity. So, when we teach Krishna consciousness, when we teach things like humility or kindness or tolerance and so on, and we don't exhibit them in all areas of our life, we just need to ask ourselves what's going on. Like, why? Do you think you have a right to be unkind because you know people better? You think you have a right to be unkind because nobody can see you? No. You think you have a right to be angry because, for whatever reason you think you have a right to? I would say the answer is no. So it's just this is here just to be conscious, that don't think that what you do at home is not a stage to the world. I think it's actually a bigger stage, because I think if you master it at home, then it's easier to master it outside the home, because it's always more difficult to be kind and tolerant with the people you're around the most. Stephen Covey, who I like to call Bhakta Kavi, C-O-V-E-Y, not K-A-V-I, but Bhakta Kavi said, the first victory is personal. You conquer yourself, then you conquer the world. So I would like to transpose that and say the first victory is at home. Make the home, make the home and the culture you have at home and the way you live at home the way you want to live everywhere. Do it there first. Master it there first. Don't be a paradox. Don't be a hypocrite. But live in private the way you show yourself in public. Be integrated in both ways. And then I think then we're there. It's a lot easier to do it outside. People are watching, people are looking, people are expecting. You're going to act in a certain way. If you can do it at home, then you've got it. Meditate on that, reflect on that, look at that. Like I always say when people want marriage advice, I say, be nice. It's hard to be nice sometimes when you're around with someone all the time. Hare Krishna.